Hi, my name is Lola and I am the director of Imagine That Summer Camps. And chances are that if you're watching this video, you have one of these boxes. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how this works because box, this box is unlike anything that we have done before at Imagine That, or I don't know what's out in the world, but there's not a lot of this kind of thing out there, I don't think, so it's a little bit confusing how to do it. A lot of people are trying to figure out how to do online schooling right now, and all the Zoom and screen and not being with your friends and not being able to do all the stuff that we love and miss, and it's super annoying. And yeah, I wish everything wasn't quite as confusing as it is right now, but this is what's happening. And so we're trying to figure out, okay, how do we still have a good time and play with our creativity even under these very strange circumstances? So a whole bunch of Imagine That teachers got together to make this box of Imagine That fun. And what it is basically is, I'll open one up. You've probably already seen this if you've got the box, but there's 10 big envelopes just like this. And they have numbers on the front, 1 through 10. Each of those big wide envelopes, let me shut the box, is a chapter of a story. And the story, well, I'm not telling you the story because the story comes in little segments. Depending on what age you are, you will be a thread of the story. I'll tell you what that part is. The 7 and 8-year-olds will be fireflies in the story. And the 9 and 10-year-olds will be subterranean animals. That's things that live a little bit under the ground in burrows or caves or grottos. Think on that. And then the oldest 11 to 13-year-olds are celebrities, which is pretty much anyone who's recognizably famous for whatever reason, who you think might be fun to play in the story. And these 3 strands all weave around each other, but you'll play it from one perspective. I suppose if you really love the story, you could get another box and play it from another perspective, but each of the 8 groups will have very different activities and orientations. There isn't a performance. It's not about a performance. It's a little bit like when you open that white envelope and see the colored ones inside. You're in a chapter of the story, and you get to play with it from all different angles. And then you're done with that chapter, and then you get to go into the next chapter. And inside of each white envelope, let me pull one out again, are different colors. Well, they're kind of cool. It shows really cool colors. Let me show them all to you. Boom. And so one might be art. I forget which one's which. One might be adventures. One might be art. One might be dance. One might be drama. And one might be music. And so in each of these envelopes of each of these chapters, you will have a different orientation to what's going on in the story as it unfolds. And you'll have 10 chapters to go at. And the thing about this is it's not like school where you have to have an assignment. Nothing's wrong with school. I'm not trying to bad talk school. But you don't have a deadline by which time anything is due. You don't have to do anything here. If you decide there's a particular envelope that you don't like, you don't have to do it. You can just jump along and do it as you wish. As you wish. You own your adventure. It's a world you build using the brilliance inside of you, and our story is the skeleton that you kind of add to make it be what you want it to be. There is no wrong way to do this. There isn't a performance, there isn't a big show. It's just playing through a story as you wish, as you want, on your own terms. And we hope that you'll have a good time. We did. We had such a good time making it. And if you have any questions or you get stuck on something, come find us. We love talking about it. In the meantime, imagine that. Imagine that.